We're going to be taking a look as we are on BIIB, one of the best biotech stocks out there. However, there has been some rumors circulating. We hit a high up here at 480, and the white line is a 50-day simple moving average line. You started Friday with a gap open down on BIIB. The 100-day simple moving average is going to be a crucial area of interest for us to decide. And I just want people to know that the 100-day moving average, that's this white, yellow, beige line, that value there is at 386.97. And we're going to see what kind of balance that we get off on tomorrow on the opening bell. We're going to be doing call and puts and trading the equity outright. So I just want people to know that that 100-day moving average is very crucial. This white line up here is a 50-day simple moving average at $419. Yeah, you heard what I said. I will show a little bit more as far as what we did when we started the calendar year off. We went straight up and made a super high, and ever since that date, people have been taking their money out of it, obviously, and we've gapped down to these support levels on this daily. The 200-day simple moving average is a green line, and that's going to be extremely, and that 200-day moving average, the price is 355.3, so everyone knows. And the bullish part about it is the 100-day has been rising, so has the 50, and so it has the 200. All of these major average daily moving, simple moving averages all going up together, and there are mathematical equations in them, but we're going to take a look at the 100-day simple moving average being that support level. Yes, on this buy-do high, it's 480, and this buy-do low is 395. You know, this is what happens to the public. We go all the way up, beautiful breakout, great company, everything, but all of a sudden now it's really dropping and it's not going, the long side is not going the way that it should. This is going to make a very interesting trade as using the shares with the options and how they go together, and I'll pause that and send that out as well. I have the chart right here, $480 all the way down here to $395 in this best biotech. Listen, we're buying this at support levels. We're going to buy and sell into that rip. And I'm just letting everyone know right here, right now, that the call to put ratios, which we're going to be looking at, this is that daily chart. So basically, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the following. Here that we have before us is a $400 put option and a call both, 397 below the market, taking this trade all the way down to 395. Call and put ratios. You can clearly see here that the 395 call was down 71% net change right here, and that's the number. The $400 puts are up here right now, and they're at plus 95 change percent, and you can clearly see where the other side of the market has got to be getting oversold. These are the options, and they're all weekly contracts, and this is what we're going to trade, and this is why you need to be here, and you know it. So here I have a $400 call on BIIB, and you know you haven't seen call sheets, but charts is what we're looking at. This is a chart. You trade options. You have nothing to look at or know about. I am just going to tell my traders, though, that the high on 423 was $33.20 on that contract right here. And we have pulled back to make this contract for a call at the money entry. I'm just going to show that this is a deflated call right now on BIIB. And if I was to put my 397.50 in there, let's just take a look and see what that would do on this weekly contract. Now here it is. was a put side. This is called a weekly put. They wrote a price up here of 1180. They did. Not you. 275 is the low. That's a 397.50 put. That's a weekly contract. Let's take a look at the three. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. How do you like that? So they wrote the contracts at that price. On 422 they were 28.60 on this contract, which is not very much at all based on the 424 11.60, and the low was $6. So we're going to be looking at those call-in options that we're doing. We are also going to look at a 395 put, which is a put chart, and none of you traders out there do not even know what a put chart is because you don't use the data. They don't give it to you. Anyway, the put has a range, and that range on this put option, remember, this is a $395 weekly put option. And the put options had peaked at 556. So basically that's what the 395 put looks like. But let's jump over here and do the following. Let's go to the 395 call. Look at that, people. The market makers wrote this price, not you. Okay. And that price, once again, was $37 on these $395 call put on BIIB. Why is it a weekly chart? Because they only have that. They wrote it Thursday. So they got their combined volume. They wrote that 37.10 down to $7, and that was the 424 close on that $395 call put chart. That's a call put chart. So while we're doing this also, like I said, I'm going to look at the call side here. That's way up here in value, but it's going to trade through 5 days. They have this value up here, and I don't know how they're going to get away with it because they got a $44.90 print with volume 11, so it has to be legit. And basically, that's the call. That still has a lot of value in it. Versus the $395 put. I mean, this is a $395 put out of the money, and here is the same thing. And they have a 40. It's going to be interesting to see what this weekly trade's like because legally there has to be a print. That print I'm seeing is a 3710. They have a 3710 print. So, once again, welcome to the world of call options on BIIB. Okay, I'm going to recap the chart. 52-week high list comes all the way down. Every rally up and this one had a big gap down within this pullback, which will also make it weaker at the resistance levels. But I can tell you they trade this very, very good, and we have all of our data that we need. So that's where we're at with BIIB. Have the closing bell.